Rainbow Dash's journal. Trigger warning, keratin, death. More? Who else getting bodied this episode? Fluttershy's drooping frown. Fluttershy, I know Fluttershy look crazy. That better not be an alicorn. Y'all, that... Just good YouTube, it's your ethereal entity Vyruim. And welcome to the 𝘝𝘺𝘺𝘬𝘢.
Get your ass up.
And welcome to the 𝘝𝘺𝘺𝘬𝘢. I got nothing to say about it. We just finna hop straight into it, shit. The 𝘝𝘺𝘺𝘺𝘬𝘢 status. Yep, this pen. I've been seeing the playlist now, so like I don't do the whole series and then go to the pen. Nah, it's in order, so we got it, bro. Journal entries by It Don't Say. I wonder if Twilight's first actually like first infected. I hope not. But this shit tight as hell, man. Pony is somewhat sane but very hungry. They crave the cookies they were infected with more than anything and are desperate to do anything for more. Earliest sign is rainbow muzzle and permanent smile / frown. Going blind. Brown pupils, rainbow muzzle, okay. It's the 𝘵𝐺 virus, bro. No. Second stage. Pony's sanity is declining. They can still speak but cannot stop thinking about their hunger. They're extremely desperate for cookies. So much so, they start chasing down and eating anything living. In case they have cookies in their stomach. Their mouth, what? That's crazy. Their mouths and stomach begin to rot. Hair and feathers begin to fall out. So, stretching induces skin tearing, stretching mouth, okay. Losing feathers and tail. Bro, I'm scared to go to the next stage. Bro, what the catnap? Bro, hell no. Sanity is gone. They can no longer speak and can only make desperate sounds of hunger and anger. They began eating ponies, hoping for a sweet taste to satisfy their needs. Their mouths are starting to stretch or droop depending on if they mutated with a smile or frown. Okay, so the expression depends on, okay. They're dangerously skinny. Different parts of their body begin to stretch and change depending on the pony. Manes and tail hair have shed. Pony is unapproachable besides 𝘝𝑺. Oh, unrecognizable besides 𝘝𝑺. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Ugh, that's nasty. So sunken blind eyes, incredible sense of smell. Skinny, hungry, sense of smell. Mutations begin different for every pony. In this case, stretching limbs. Run. They won't even show the last one, bro. Just run away, bro. That's all you need to know. So what that says? I think that says death. Oh, that's still readable. Hold on. Cause my monitor fucked up. My monitor like dark. So something pony is beyond thoughtful. Can't even call a pony anything, but has in hearing and sense. One of y'all in the comments, damn, even they skipped, bro. Like, bro, you ain't gonna let me read? One of y'all in the comments got it, right? Y'all always got it. I know that one time y'all had decoded what Celestia and Luna had said. I don't know how the hell y'all did that. Y'all. I love the comments, bro. Y'all amazing. So Rainbow Dash's journal, surviving the 𝘝𝑺. This is all my fault. I'm not the type to keep a journal, but Rarity says writing down your thoughts can help your nerves and keep your thoughts straight. Right now, me, Applejack, Rarity, and the CMCs are hiding out in Sweet Apple Acres barn. We've barricaded all of the windows and doors, but we can't stay here forever. We're all fine, just pretty shaken up. Applejack is looting the barn, finding anything we can eat or use as weapons. She refuses to look at me or even speak to me. No, okay. Rarity is panicking. That's obvious, but she's trying to calm her sister down. Poor Sweetie Belle. Poor Sweetie Belle isn't taking any of this well. She hasn't stopped crying since we got here. Apple Bloom is also trying to comfort Sweetie Belle and help AJ, but Scootaloo isn't speaking to me. I don't really blame her. Damn. So AJ and Scootaloo feel the same. What the fuck? We're all that's left in Ponyville, as far as I know. We gave everyone those horrible cookies. All I can see when I close my eyes is Twilight, twisted grin, and Fluttershy's drooping frown. Fluttershy, I know Fluttershy look crazy. I don't want to think about him. I don't want to see Fluttershy. Who y'all think more scary looking, like Fluttershy or Twilight, bro? Fluttershy eyes are like, bro, what? Nah. Pinkie Pie was the first pony who ate the cookie, but I haven't seen her anywhere. She wasn't at Sugar Cube Corner with the poor cake family. Those little cake twins. What have I done? Scratch Twilight and fucking Fluttershy. Pinkie Pie has to be the scariest one. First one? Nah. First victims usually go wild, bro. And we really showing Fluttershy off real. I shouldn't have said nothing. So, cookie stages, frowning ponies, journal entries by Hooves, Dr. Hooves, Derpy Hood. I'll be damn if Derpy Hood's writing these entries. Ain't no damn way. So, beginning stage, same as Smiling Pony, but same as Smiling Pony. Pony still has sanity, but is very hungry. All they talk about is how much they need cookies they were infected with. Earliest sign of infection is rainbow muzzle and permanent smile frown. Unlike Smiling Pony, pupils are dilated and eyes begin to sink. Okay. Second stage. Pony sanity is declined. They can still speak. Okay, they seem to mumble the word cookies. They are extremely desperate for cookies, doing so much as the chasing down the living. At this stage, they often find and eat small animal. No way, Fluttershy. You know Fluttershy is fucking cooked when she's eating animals. Like, there's nothing in that brain of hers. Eating animals, I could never see Fluttershy doing that. Unless it's like a good ass 4-for-4 at win. Though, if confronted by a pony, they won't hesitate to attack. Their mouths and stomach begin to rot. Hair and feet, feathers begin to fall out. So, dripper jaw. Shrinking eyes, possibly blind. Ugh. So, around the same thing. Okay. I think at this stage, the smaller ones are more creepy, but at this stage, this stage, the frown got it, bro. The frown got it. So third stage, sanity is completely gone. Pony can no longer speak. Can only make desperate sounds of hunger, anger. They strictly target ponies. Damn. Hoping for a sweet taste satisfies their needs. Unlike Twilight Sparkle, who I observed in the past, Fluttershy seems to droop downward instead of growing taller. Do all frowning ponies mutate this way? I am unsure, but it's too dangerous for me to find out. Mane and feathers are completely shed. Pony is left unrecognizable besides the cutie mark. So, unhinged jaw, teeth, eyes. She keeps staring at me. Dripping, stretchy neck. She sees me? Pony is beyond recognizable. Can't even call it a pony anymore. Blind but has incredible hearing, sense of smell. Breathing is rapid and rigid. It is very hungry. It will lunge and attack at any noise or sense of blood. Stay indoors and lock the doors. Going outside is guaranteed death. I think she can see me. Can she see me? She sees me. Oh, goodness. Remember, that's his journal. Surviving the cookie virus part 2. We camped out in a barn for only 2 nights before we were spotted. We heard an awful groaning sound, and I took a peek outside. A mangled and grinning Granny Smith was slowly approaching the barn. Luckily, she was far away enough for us to have time to pack up a wagon of supplies and book it out the back door. Oh, I just got hit with a rat, because I was like, how does this spread? Do they like make you eat the cookies or some shit? But no, that's not the case. It's like in that episode specifically, if this is based off the episode, right? Everybody ate this shit except for the people selling it, which was that whole crew. But Rainbow Dash is the one that fucked up the cookies to make it rainbow. So that's why, like, if you haven't seen that My Little Pony episode, this is what it's based off of. I forgot what season and what episode it was, but yeah, Rainbow Dash is pulling a fucking prank, and all these cookies was laced. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all had Fent in them, and everybody ate that shit. But little do they know, in this AU, it's like, what if Pinkie Pie's prank wasn't a prank, and that shit actually infected them, type shit, and it was more scary, which I really like. I really like this part. So I was like, does the virus or something? Is it like a virus or something? Does this spread? Nah, it's just everybody in Ponyville ate those fucking cookies, besides the niggas that sold them. So okay, that makes sense now. That makes perfect sense. I like this. And I pulled a cart with every pony inside, but even with the two of the fastest ponies in Ponyville running in sync, an awful thudding sound was echoing behind us. Granny Smith was chasing us. Apple Bloom started crying. "That's my granny. She's family. We have to help her." Not family no more. You are considered dead. You are considered an entity. You was. You not is, you was. "That's my granny. We have to help her." Or, "She's family. We have to help her." I look at AJ and she has tears in her eyes. "That ain't our family no more, Sugar Cube." Yeah, that's was. That's not is, that's was. Damn! Nah, that's terrifying. We didn't know where we were headed, but we had to be away from Granny and away from Ponyville. But we were suddenly cut off by a creature jumping in front of us. It was hard to tell who it was. Oh no, I instantly knew who it was, bro. I ain't look at the cutie mark for a moment, but from Applejack's guttural scream, I'm positive it was Big Macintosh, or it used to be at least. In an effort to get away from him, AJ and I took a violent swerve right, tumbling down a steep hill. It was a really hard fall. Everyone fell out of the wagon, and the thing crashed us into a big apple tree. In the mess, a chunk of the wagon crushed my wing, and another fell on AJ's leg. My wing hurt like hell, and it was all twisted in ways it shouldn't be. But there was no time to shake it off. We had to go. Rarity levitated all the supplies she could, and AJ and I carried the CMCs on our backs. AJ was limping harshly with every step, but she was in such a blind panic, I'm not sure she even realized she was hurt. AJ led the way and showed us to a little wooden shed in the middle of the orchard. AJ said that part of the orchard was so far from the barn, they built a little shed to hold extra supplies. It was small and uncomfortable. Everyone was pressed up against either a basket or a shovel, but AJ reassured us it was only until morning, and when those things were gone, her family. Who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that? I could barely sleep. My wing felt broken, and I'm sure Applejack isn't in any better condition. Plus, I couldn't get Granny's face out of my head or Apple Bloom's cries, so I decided to be on the lookout, staying awake and listening or watching for anything close by. I couldn't hear anything all night. Not hoof steps, heavy breathing, or anything. While I'm sure we were all safe, I couldn't help the feeling that we were being watched. Bruh, by who? I have huge theories. Pinkie Pie might be infected, but at the final stage, and whoever's watching them isn't Pinkie Pie, or she's immune. People thinking it's Pinkie Pie, but I'm over here thinking it's Spike. That look kind of yellow to be Spike. Remember, that's his journal. Surviving the Cookie Virus Part 3. Damn. Ha! She got that shield on her though. I must have fallen asleep at some point, because I woke up to Rarity nudging my shoulder. It was morning and everyone was awake. Applejack said it was okay to leave. We each grabbed a basket and loaded them with apples. For the time being, they'd be our only food source. I had barely picked 5 apples when I heard Rarity shriek. Without much thinking, I ran to her. She was holding up a magical gem shield and pushing back what used to be Big Mac. He was thrashing and gargling, and Rarity's magic was fading. What should I do? What could I do? You couldn't punch him, could you? They probably got fast reflexes. Nah. That ain't who I think it is. We gotta read first. Before I could act, some pony lunged into the scene, whipping out a powerful flashlight and shining in Big Matt's eye sockets. Big Matt howled and took a few dizzy steps away. The pony yelled, "Get the Crusaders, follow me!" The three of us ran, AJ being the only one still carrying her apple basket. Rarity and I carried the Crusaders in a blind panic. We followed this pony until we were out of breath and sure we weren't followed. We only stopped when AJ collapsed to the ground. The pony turned to help her, and that's when I took a good look at her. It was not Pinkie Pie. She's so locked in, boy. What? Nah, this is very unexpected. Oh my goodness. Yo, what? Pinkie? I jumped on Pinkie for a hug and she shoved me away. I lied, y'all. Well, I told the truth. I told y'all when Pinkie is Pink-a-Minna. That ain't Pinkie Pie no more, bro. It's confused me because I've never been denied a hug from Pinkie Pie. Damn. But she did look a lot different. As she helped AJ on her hooves, I got a good look at her. She had her hair down, multiple scars on her body, and her mouth was a rainbow. "I'm not infected," Pinkie Pie said, "and I'm bunkering at Fluttershy's cottage. Let's go." AJ ended up ditching the apple basket, and Pinkie carried her on her back. Pinkie Pie led us to Fluttershy's. "Fluttershy's? Oh, darling, does this mean?" Rarity seemed overjoyed, but Pinkie sighed. "No, she's gone too. But she's also not home. Hasn't been for a while. Her cottage is far away enough from Ponyville that I've been bunking there for a while now." That's interesting. When we got to Fluttershy's, it was just as Pinkie Pie said, empty. Not even a single animal, but there were a lot of blooded chunks on the ground of what used to be Shy's critters. I wonder if Fluttershy did this. Yeah, bro, Fluttershy cooked, bro. Pinkie Pie led us to Fluttershy's basement and grabbed a medical kit, bandaging up AJ's leg before doing the same thing to my wing. "I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if you'll heal right. I'm sorry." "It's cool," I replied. My wing hurt, but it felt better in this sling. "Now I need answers from you, Pinkie. We can't keep seeking secrets during this. What happened to you? Are you infected?" Pinkie looked around the room and sighed. "Can I speak to you alone?" I wanted to argue to tell her that whatever she had to say, she could say it to every pony, but the way she spoke was suddenly soft. She sounded on the verge of tears, so I agreed. We made our way upstairs and quietly looked through all of the windows to make sure we weren't being followed. Pinkie sighed and turned to me, tears welling up in her eyes. "Oh, Rainbow, this is all my fault." What? Why she deny that hug from Rainbow Dash? Okay, trigger wanna care to death. Who? Y'all place y'all bets on who y'all think gonna die, or who you think is dead, just in case this might be like a full backstory. Who the fuck Rainbow Dash staring at? I was shocked. Pinkie just admitted that this virus was entirely her fault, but I thought it was my own. No, Pinkie, it can't be. I was the one who fed everyone the cookies. I fed everyone the cookies. Tears were streaming down Pinkie's face, so I could tell this wasn't a time to argue. Even if I wanted to take all the blame, she continued to explain herself. I mean, I'm sure Applejack told you by now that this was all meant to be a terrible prank on you. Oh, so, damn. To one-up you. And it was all my idea. Why the fuck Applejack mad then? Interesting. When you came to me with the idea to prank the whole town with those rainbow joke cookies, I came up with the idea to prank you into thinking we all became zombies from eating them. But after you fed me that first cookie, I felt odd. It's hard to explain what the feeling was, but more than anything, I felt ill. But I was too determined to get you back. This was the perfect chance. I forced everyone in Ponyville to buy at least 1 or 2 of the boxes of cookies, even convincing those who didn't want the cookies to participate. I ignored how sick those cookies made me in order to one-up you. And now I've murdered everyone in Ponyville. Damn, bro. I wonder why she not infected. That might be some crazy willpower. Pinkie crumbled into the floor of tears. Despite her apology, I still didn't believe she had anything to apologize for. I knelt down and wrapped her in my good wing. Oh, Pinkie Pie, none of this was your fault. It's not like you made those cookies. There's no way you could have known. Pinkie Pie snuffled. Right. But I have been wondering, what did you put in those cookies that made ponies become this? I blinked at Pinkie. I didn't make the cookies. Don't you remember? I said I special ordered them from someone in Canterlot. I didn't want to order them from Sugar Cube Corner, or else it would ruin the prank. Pinkie perked up at that. Damn, nigga. Confusion now on her face. But if you didn't make those cookies, who did? Yeah, I'm listening. What the fuck? We were interrupted by a sound outside. Help me! Instantly, Pinkie and I made it back down into Fluttershy's basement. Our sudden entrance startled everyone inside. Schoolly spoke. What happened? Pinkie Pie immediately shooshed her and shushed her, and we listened. Help me, please! She sees me! Apple Bloom gasped. That's a pony! There's a pony out there! Apple Bloom started running upstairs before Applejack grabbed her in the tail. Apple Bloom, no! Okay, Apple Bloom saying help me. Duh. Damn dumb. I thought there was a pony outside that was saying help me, and then Apple Bloom. I don't know, man. Damn. My phone just hit a front flip. I gotta think, where was I? Apple Bloom, no! Apple Bloom yanked herself away from her sister. There's a pony out there who needs help. Our family is gone, Applejack. Just like you said, I have to help any pony I can before it's too late. That was not... Do I even want to turn to the next slide? Before any of us could reach her? Get her? Yell at her? Shit, I don't know. Apple Bloom was running up the stairs and outside. Apple Bloom, stop! Applejack definitely screamed as her sister ran away instantly. Every pony was going after Apple Bloom as the cries for help continued. Or as the cries for help outside continued. It sounded like a male pony, when not recognized for sure. Apple Bloom burst out of the Fluttershy's college and turned the corner, and the cries were coming from... or where the cries are coming from, and that was not a pony. Y'all, I'm scared! I'm scared of hell! Ah! Sit your little ass down, bro. Did she pull the Fluttershy trick? Who is it? What pony is this, bro? They said it sounded like a guy. She died to a frowner. The body of 87? I hate y'all so much. I hate y'all so much. Lol, Apple Bloom got crunched up. Bro, y'all so mean, bro. Remember, that's the journal. Trigger warning, keratin death. More? Who else getting bodied this episode? Survive the cookie virus. Or surviving the cookie virus part 5. Yo, Sweetie Belle get body. That's the end of the video. I'm playing. Scream that came out of Applejack was the worst thing I've ever heard. Y'all let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. The scream that came from Applejack was the worst thing I've ever heard. Let that sink in. Let that no. Let that sink in. Every episode leading up to that point, that episode where Applejack was D1 protecting Apple Bloom, like this is who Applejack truly cares about, bro. The scream from Applejack was the worst thing I've ever heard. Damn, that's sad to think about. There was nothing we could do but watch as Apple Bloom was devoured. Even Pinkie was too paralyzed to do anything. Things couldn't get any worse. Shut your oh wait, this is a journal. She didn't say that out loud. The Sweetie Belle started charging the creature. These little ass niggas got ego, man. They some real ones. I heard his scream mimic Applejack's. Nah, that's crazy. Sweetie Belle's horn lit up. I could tell she was trying to blind the creature as Pinkie Pie once did. As soon as her horn went up, it lit up, bro. Y'all locking. We not just body niggas. Right, chat? Sometimes you gotta know when you're the side character, bro. Sometimes you have to know. There are days where you're gonna be the main character, but there are definitely gonna be a lot of days where you're the side character. Sit your ass down. These are one of them days you a side character, my boy. You not the main character, bro. Damn, Pinkie was behind Sweetie in an instant, whipping out her own flashlight and successfully stunning the creature. The horrible thud of Sweetie Belle's lifeless body was a sickening noise. Pinkie didn't say anything, but as soon as the creature was stunned, we were shoved back inside the cottage. Bro, Scootaloo finna go through it. Damn! Why didn't you do anything? Yo, chill, Applejack, chill. Applejack was screaming at Pinkie. Pinkie hushed Applejack by putting her hoof over her mouth, but AJ immediately shoved it away. Applejack jumped on Pinkie and had her pinned. You could have saved her! Both of them! Why didn't you pull out your stupid little flashlight then? Ah, shit, bro. Look at Pinkie Pie, she not having that shit. Nigga, this not Walking Dead, bro. This not Would you keep your voice down? She can hear us from down here. I don't give an apple's tree root about keeping quiet. Our sisters are dead. Damn, bro. Scootaloo started sobbing. I was surprised when she buried her face in my chest, as she was clearly angry with me before, but I wrapped my wing around her in comfort anyway. I already stepped in. Applejack, find related content. We need we need to wait until we're safe. What good are we to our sisters if we're also dead? Applejack hesitated before letting Pinkie go. The next few hours were silence, besides the horrible crunching outside. Jesus Christ. Once it was silent and we were sure we were alone, Rarity found her voice. So, what do we do now? Everyone looked at Pinkie. She sighed and kept her head down. Ponyville's done for. And at this rate, the infected will start leaving the town and invading the rest of Equestria. We obviously need help. From the princesses? I spoke. But Canterlot's so far away. Oh, he can't fly. Damn. There's no way we can leave Ponyville without getting... I trailed off thinking about Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle. Damn. Who else do we got? Who else do we go to? What's the core doing? I wonder. Ain't no way she was eating them fucking cookies. That bit in the damn ever-free forest. Besides, you said you ordered those cookies from a bakery in Canterlot, right? If we make it there, maybe we can also find the culprit. Applejack made contact with me the first time. Applejack made contact with me the first she had in a long time. Wait, you didn't make those cookies? Yeah, Applejack, damn, calm down, bro. I shook my head. I could tell Scootaloo was also relieved by the news, though I still felt like this was my fault. Okay. Pinkie Pie design, tough as hell. I love the designs up here. How do we get to the train, I'm assuming? The fastest way there is by flight, and my wing is busted. How about by train? Applejack suggested. Oh, I doubt the train still run through here after all of this. She's right. We all looked at Pinkie Pie. The train is the best option. I tried escaping on the battery 5%. No fucking way. I tried escaping on the train days ago, but it had long been abandoned. And the conductor was eaten. Damn, nigga. If we can get that train running again, we can make it to Canterlot. Epilogue. Pinkie's survival tips. Interesting. Fluttershy, one of the first infected, returned to her cottage after days of being missing. She lured out her victims by mimicking the voice of a pony she had eaten. I have identified that this voice to be Dr. Woods. I suspected the doctor. Yes, because he did get found. No! I suspected the doctor was the reason she was missing, but let his guard down and got himself eaten. If you hear a pony calling for help, ignore it and get indoors as soon as you can. Summary. Frowning ponies mimic the screams of their victims. Now, frowners are no joke. I really wonder what laughing niggas do. Laughing niggas? I gotta stop being black. Laughing niggas. But yeah, I'm gonna wait there because my phone going dead. So hold on. It's the next day. Now we back on it, you know what I'm saying? Rainbow Dash's journal. Trigger warning, blood and scary imagery. Surviving the cookie virus, part 6. That shit was still sad what happened to Apple Bloom. We waited for maybe 2 related contents. It was hard to keep track in the basement. AJ claimed her leg was feeling better, though my wing still felt busted. Most of our time was spent in silence or mourning. AJ and Rarity were still mourning over their sisters' gruesome deaths. That John's sad. Rarity often quietly sobbing, while AJ would be on the edge and get angry at the smallest things. They had very different mourning processes. So who y'all think, if AJ and Rarity were to get infected, like you think AJ would be a frowner or a smiler? And what about Rarity? Would Rarity be a smiler or a frowner? Anyway, eventually Pinkie wanted to try and initiate her plan of repairing the train and heading to Canterlot. She watched and listened outside for Fluttershy or any other infected before we stepped out of the cottage. I noticed Sweetie's and Apple Bloom's bodies were gone. Stay lagging. At first we silently walked for a few feet, going at a slow pace. When Rarity suddenly hushed, "You hear that?" There was laughter in the distance. That better not be Twilight, please. But nothing like normal laughter, like you'd hear at a party. It sounded sinister, broken, and dead. Pinkie, without saying a word, shoved us forward into a sprint. The laughter started following us. I wonder how that sound like. Who is that? Yo, Scootaloo, please. Scootaloo, please. Scootaloo, please don't die. Pinkie scooped Scootaloo on her back. Since she couldn't run as fast as us, she might have gotten a look at what was behind us because she shrieked horrifically. She shrieked horrific. This caught the attention of other infected as we were starting to be chased by half of Ponyville. Don't stop until we get to the station, yelled Pinkie. Our lungs were burning by the time the abandoned train came into view. The train was luckily finding related content. State than I expected. I'm gonna guess it says a better state than what I expected. Blood splatters trailed inside the cars, however, presumably from previous passengers, but otherwise it seemed in perfect condition. We ran inside and ducked under the seats. AJ stopped to pull the door shut. The door slammed loudly right as a smiley pony ran straight into it with a loud crack. Immediately, Pinkie and AJ were at the engine to try and get the train running. Damn. That's horrifying. Affected ponies started ramming themselves into the train. The car rocked with every violent shove. Sounds of groaning and giggling, smiling from outside. Suddenly a mangled hoof shattered the thick glass of the train car, covered in blood and glass, but still desperately trying to get in. I was panicking. Have you guys figured it out yet? Trying to just hang on, we almost got it. Nah, they crazy. This is a crazy mission. I'd never risk my life for a vehicle. Bro, I'd never risk my life fixing a vehicle. You might gotta like meet me somewhere, then I'ma pull up. Nah, that's crazy, bro. More glass shattered around us, horrific and stretched faces of our friends peering inside. Scooter was screaming and we tried to move away from them. Then we started moving, the train slowly chugging before taking off at rapid speed. The infected ponies struggled to hang on before falling out miles away from us. I sighed in relief. I'm still unsure on how they managed to start the train. AJ tried to explain it to me, but honestly, I zoned out after the word ignition. Nah, Rainbow Dash real. Finally, we got out of that town. I hope we never have to see those things again. Though I feel guilty for leaving our friends behind. I hope we can still save them. I mean, you gotta get the what is it? The 6 pillars? You gotta get the 6 pillars. Bring back what's that bitch name? 𝘝𝑺 I forgot. I don't know her fucking name. That bitch that be whipping up them posters, that urban legend bitch. You gotta get her. Kidnap one of your friends with Celestia and Luna help, and then create a cure. You know what I'm saying? Boom, big brain. You know, y'all got this. Y'all got this. Trust. Now, you don't got Twilight to do the spell. Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, that's hard. Remember that's his journal surviving the cookie virus part 7? Scare imagery faces? Nah. This thumbnail hard though. Yo, Lyra might be locked in. It's probably got something to do with Bonbon. The trip to Canterlot will be a very long one. 3 hours at least. Or 3 hours at the least. For a while, we took the time to calm down, moving up to the engine while Pinkie conducted because the wind blowing through the broken windows was hurting our ears. That's so real. What a crazy detail. We were pretty cramped, but I'm glad we were all together. After a little too much silence, Scootaloo spoke up. We're going to save every pony, right? Even Apple Bloom and Sweetie. I don't blame you, Scootaloo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still in disbelief type shit. But I don't think there's a pony out there with like a Frankenstein cutie mark. You got a goddamn necromancer cutie mark. Everyone fell into a tense silence at that. Poor Scootaloo. I'm sure she's still in denial about her friends being, well, Rarity ended up being brave enough to respond. How about we talk about something else, Scootaloo, to lighten the mood? Okay, Pinkie, how did you get the scars? I chuckled while Applejack gasped. Scootaloo, that's not polite. Pinkie seemed to giggle as well. No, it's okay. I'm surprised it didn't come up sooner. It's not a very nice story, though. Is that okay, Rarity? Rarity said she was okay with it. I knew she just wanted to talk about anything other than Sweetie Belle. Well, when things started to go berserk and you all went missing, I decided to start taking ponies into Fluttershy's cottage to avoid the infected. But once ponies got a good look at my mouth, they were also afraid of me. They just ran away. Eventually, Lyra Heartstrings agreed to bunker with me. I'm not sure you all know her. She was one of Twilight's old Canterlot friends. Okay. Damn. Everyone seemed to blush Twilight's name. Everyone seemed to blush Twilight's name, so Pinkie quickly continued. Anyway, I fed her and gave her some blankets to keep warm. I could tell she was troubled, and she told me it's because her girlfriend Bonbon had become infected with the cookies. She apparently watched her mutate into a monster. Really sad thing to happen. Lara might not be locked in. Oh my god, I thought Lara was like locked in. That night when I had fallen asleep, Lara must have found an axe with some of my stored weapons. While I was sleeping, she attempted to kill me, slashing the axe across my face. I don't really know why she did it, but I'm sure she was still afraid and heartbroken for Bonbon, and thought I was affected. So I didn't really blame her for what she did. After that, she ran off, and I never saw her again. Damn. I was shocked. We all was shocked. There staring at Pinkie, expecting her to continue. When she didn't, Applejack spoke up. How did you survive an attack like that? I don't know. It hurt. It hurt as much as it should. Like my face was being cut open. But after a few minutes, the pain went away. Nah, she OP. A few minutes? Do you think you got some kind of super healing powers from the cookies? Pinkie shrugged and said that she didn't know for sure, but that seemed to be the only logical explanation. Then Scootaloo approached Pinkie and pulled back her mane. It was exposed to a giant teeth marks on her neck. What about this scar? Damn, Pinkie, I didn't know you felt that way. Pinkie pushed Scootaloo away, then immediately turned around to look ahead. Scoot was in my arms in an instant, nuzzling her face into my coat. I glared at Pinkie despite her not facing us. Scootaloo sniffled, which must have caught Pinkie's attention. I'm sorry, Scootaloo. That one's a sad story. Well, can I make it a happy story? Pinkie was surprised by this. I could tell, but she agreed. Well, after Lyra attacked Pinkie, Lyra apologized. She was sorry for what she did and wanted to make it up to her. So Lyra pulled out a little puppy for Pinkie Pie. Well, Nona, not playing. Pinkie was very happy to have a new puppy friend. So Pinkie and Lyra played with the puppy all night until Pinkie felt better. The puppy got too playful and bit Pinkie on accident, but in a puppy voice, apologized and licked it better. The end. Ah, Scootaloo. This clearly made Pinkie very happy. She thanked Scootaloo for this story. And wait, there's something on the tracks. What's on the fucking tracks? That better not be an alicorn. Y'all, that... Twilight, listen. Twilight be on some of that Zaza. Thank you for enjoying my stuff. I know only 8 of you are going to read this. 8 of you? This stuff is a lot of fun to make. Unfortunately, updates will be posted less and less frequently, as I am one person who also has a job in college, but that doesn't mean the series is over. I also make no money from this, so if you'd like to support me, feel free to commission me or donate me to my Ko-fi. See you guys in the next one. With the lovable creature. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, Twilight. Remember, that's just Journal Surviving the Cookie Virus Part 8. I'm having a hard time processing what just happened, what we just witnessed. To any pony else, the creature that stopped itself on the train tracks would have been nothing more than a horrific monster, but we could all tell that it was Twilight, or used to be at least. AJ was the first to see her and tried to warn Pinkie. What is that thing? Is that... No, it can't be. Stop the train. You're going to hit her. Y'all niggas bold. Y'all gonna stop the train and get out? What the hell y'all finna? Pinkie stuttered. Pinkie shuddered but kept her eyes on the track. No, it's best to run that thing over, then stop and get eaten. I'm sorry. No pony seemed to want to argue, so we all held our breaths and braced for impact. Will Twilight fly over that shit? Damn, that bitch got hit with a domain expansion. Huh? No, she didn't get hit with domain expansion. She did the Y'all, this creature is using magic. Y'all, this creature is using magic. Nah, an infected using magic? Her ass tapped in. She subconsciously used that bit. No way. It's hard to recall what happened. I would know in an instant, bit. Rarity, it's time for you to tap in with that. Never mind, she can't fucking teleport, let's be honest. It's hard to recall what happened. But the next thing I knew, I was lying on the floor of the derailed train. The sound of screaming is what jolted me awake. Upon coming to the engine of the train, all of us huddled further back in the train cars. The infected pony was peering into the blasted hole of the train car and laughing uncontrollably, sounding like a crowd of ponies at once. Yo. Who that? Is that a nigga from Appaloosa? We all slowly tried to protect ourselves further into the train. Something like that. Into the train car when the monster's horn started to spark and illuminate, threatening another magical blast. But suddenly it shrieked in pain and stumbled away from the train car. The reason why I couldn't tell at first until I saw a pony running towards us, or rather a zero! We lit. Yeah, Zecora, like, objectively top 3 characters in AU history. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Zecora just never miss. There's a rare Zecora miss in like every single AU. Zecora is just fire, bro. Coming in clutch like she always do. It was undoubtedly Zecora. And something of the sort of flute in her mouth, blowing with everything she had. It was ear-piercing, but it seemed to affect Twilight much more than us. Hurry up and follow me into the forest. We must flee! And she rhyming, y'all. Oh my god. We were all in pretty bad shape from the train being derailed, but it was either follow her or get eaten. No contest, really. We all hopped out of the train car and followed Celestia to the Everfree Forest when Applejack started screaming behind us. Please. I'm liking this. Lovable characters are dying. Look. But still, like, this feeling, like, yo, Applejack, please. Lock in, like, do like a crocodile spin and like kick that bit in her nose, like, no, it's like, Applejack, come on. I could feel the colorless face when, I don't know. I could feel the colorless face when I turned around. Applejack's leg was caught in Twilight's jaw. AJ desperately trying to crawl away. Zecora was on this scene in an instant, blowing a whistle with her full chest. Twilight reacted but didn't drop AJ, instead standing up multiple feet tall and dangling her, threatening to run and take Applejack with her. We need something louder than a whistle, Pinkie yelled. Yes! I was shocked when Rarity responded instantly. I tried to stop her as she ran back to the train, jumping into the engine and magically pulling a lever. The train responded with a loud whistle and puff of smoke. Twilight shrieked at the noise and dropped Applejack, who I heroically caught on my back with no delay. With no delay. We all ran away from the scene and into the forest, leaving Twilight behind. Oh, we so lit. We kept running and running when Zecora reassured us that we were safe. Frankly, I'm surprised we all made it out of there alive. Scootaloo had her hooves around Zecora's leg. As soon as we stopped to rest, oh, Zecora, I'm so glad you found us. I thought we were goners for sure. I was surprised to see a train running through, and I'm relieved to see all of you too. I'm sure you've been aware of the chaos in Ponyville. We were trying to make it to Canterlot to get help from the princesses to put an end to all of this, Pinkie said. Canterlot is warm-headed too. I hope I could be the one to lead all of you. Some infected ponies respond badly to loud sounds. So blowing a whistle sends them running. I have found. Good thing you have found that out. Good thing you found that out. I don't even want to know what we'll run into in the every forest. But I'm glad you'll be here with us, Sakura, said Rarity. What if it's biteable? Don't tell me that's Rainbow. Wait. I'm gonna say we. As we started venturing further into the forest, I could tell Applejack was falling behind. AJ, you okay? Is it your leg? Isn't your bitten leg? Do you need me to carry you? No, I'm fine. It's just actually my hurt leg from before. The blast must have made it bad all over again. It just sounded unsure, but I've decided to shrug it off. If she says she's okay, then if she says that she's fine, then she's fine. Yep, Pinkie survival tips. Previously, I discovered that frowning ponies negatively respond to bright lights, but I could never crack what repels smiling ponies. That is until Zecora reassured us from Twilight Sparkle, who had turned into a final stage smiling pony. Zecora blew a loud whistle made out of a yak horn, making the infected temporarily stop attacking. Summary: smiling ponies negatively react to loud noises. Okay, thank you for your patience and support. Yeah, and a special thanks to for supporting me on Ko-fi. Yeah.